Hey everybody, it's Neil again from Heart of Texas Armory, and today I want to bring you guys a quick video talking about the newly released steel bracelet for your Scurfa Diver One. So join me today and find out my complete thoughts on this really cool and high quality bracelet from Scurfa. So the Diver One from Scurfa is an excellent tool watch. It's one of my personal favorites from my collection. You can see this is a quartz watch. It is of course a dive watch, 300 meters of water resistance here, packed full of features including a sapphire crystal. Now this watch here I've had for about 4 or 5 months. I've really enjoyed it, and during that time I've had it on the original rubber strap, a NATO strap, and most recently the Angus Jubilee from Strap Code. And I did enjoy wearing this particular bracelet with this watch. The Angus Jubilee is a very high quality bracelet, as you can see here, very well made. I don't have a whole lot of complaints about it, but what I did find out after wearing it in this configuration for probably about 2 to 3 weeks is that the bracelet is just a little too big, a little too bulky, at least for my preferences. So I wanted to find a replacement bracelet because what happened was, just because that bracelet wasn't a perfect fit for me, I just wasn't wearing this particular watch that often. So I wanted to change out the bracelet to something different. So I started doing some research and I found out that Scurfa was going to be releasing a bracelet for the Diver One from Scurfa that is made specifically for this particular watch. Well, about 2 weeks ago, Scurfa actually released that bracelet. I had been patiently waiting for it for a number of weeks, and when I found out on Instagram that they had released the bracelet, I immediately went over to the website, which is scurfawatches.com. You can see it right here on the screen, and purchased me one. So the price on this bracelet, as you can see, outside of the UK is £43 or $54 US dollars. And with shipping, I basically paid $66 US. So $66, it's a bit steep for a bracelet, but as you'll see when I show it in a little more detail, the bracelet is very high quality, and I definitely feel like it's a wonderful upgrade for this particular watch. So if you do have a Scurfa Diver One like I do, I definitely suggest you pick one of these bracelets up if you like wearing your watches on bracelets like me. I don't know how many Scurfa has in stock. I know they will probably be making more, but I would suggest you get one right now if you're interested, because they will probably go out of stock and it might be months before they get more back in. But basically, if you're interested in one, I recommend you pick one up at their website, scurfawatches.com. So taking a look at the bracelet here, you can see it is definitely high quality. It is a solid bracelet. The end links are all solid. The clasp is milled. We do have a nice brush finish that matches the watch case here, so I do like that. Very comfortable on wrist. You can see quite a bit of articulation with this bracelet. It will lay flat against the case back here, so wonderfully comfortable on the wrist. I think it's very high quality. And one of the things I really like about this bracelet is the guys over at Scurfa also included a ratcheting extension here, which I love those, particularly when they're done right. And you can see this one is done right because it's not too bulky. When I compare it here against the Angus Jubilee from Strap Code, you can see the difference in size here. The larger your clasp is, in my opinion, equals to less comfort on wrist. So this one here being a full 10 millimeters shorter from top to bottom compared to the Strap Code, wears a lot better on the wrist. So I really like that. The ratcheting mechanism here works beautifully. You can see you just pull that lever right there. You can extend it out on the fly while your watch is on your wrist. So works great, particularly if you're a diver or doing something outside that's hot and your wrist swells. You can adjust that on the fly, so I really like that. The clasp here opens up beautifully. You can see there are 2 buttons to press here. It holds very solidly, so you do have to push both buttons here. The clasp will open. You can see it is a milled clasp, so this is a very high quality bracelet overall. And you can see the end links here, which are milled, fit beautifully against the case, because this bracelet was designed specifically for this particular watch. So I always prefer to have a nice fitted end link like you see here. There's not a lot of play, it's very solid, looks nice. Before I had the Strap Code Angus Jubilee on there with straight end links, which looks okay as well, but in my opinion, watches always look better with the fitted end links, particularly when they are designed specifically for a certain watch case like this bracelet does. So I definitely recommend this bracelet. This Scurfa Diver One bracelet is a really nice product. So $66 here shipped to the US. I don't feel like it's overpriced. It's a bit pricey, but again, this is a solid bracelet. There are no pressed pieces on this, and it's made for this particular watch. So all in all, highly recommend it. If you have a Diver One, definitely pick one up. It's a huge upgrade in my opinion. So this watch here, I will be wearing a lot more because it's just more comfortable on my wrist compared to the bulky Angus Jubilee, which is also a nice bracelet. Don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't a good fit for this particular watch. So huge upgrade here in my opinion. Guys, if you have any questions or comments on this bracelet, leave them down below. I'll do my best to answer them, and I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take care.